It's kind of low key as well, which I really appreciate. You know, you don't need to go into Grandeur when the match in front of you is this amazing.
Yeah, I felt like we needed to be like speaking, like saying something far more profound.
Yeah.
But I think
hey, it's only game one. It's only game one, guys.
Justice.
You know, we've got more time.
Yeah, hopefully we can practice. We're gonna have to we're gonna have to request to have that song just put on. Maybe if we get a lull state or something like that, we can just request the music. Very defensively here. We'll see whether he does actually blade surge forward or look for some of this CS as Carrier now searching for the hook, finds the flay first, end of the line comes on in, and that is a very dead Aurelia and first blood to T1.
Two huge plays from Carrier right off the get-go. Takes away Chovy's flash. And they're able to get Prio and set up for gathering around this Herald. Then they're able to, right before it spawns, pick off Morgan with a fantastic hook. He has a control ward with him, is able to verify Morgan doesn't know he's coming. And T1, they love to fight for these Heralds. Sometimes they flip games over it. It's actually one of the things that Hanwha Life should be looking forward to is T1 might take a bad fight on this Herald, but when you get that free kill, you push Chovy away, you get his flash. This is just easy pickings for this early game for T1.
And if Morgan doesn't die there, if the coordination...
I think it was one of the most impressive Thresh games that I've ever seen
and you
in my life. And I've been casting a lot of League of Legends. Seen a fair bit of that.
Well, this Drake is going to go over for free because there's a little bit of a hole in T1's vision.
You want to be technically correct. As Gumayushi looking for Vista here underneath the turret. The flash gets him out of the way of the hook as Vista's looking to keep himself alive. Ona now in trouble as Deft turns up once again. He gets exhausted immediately. Vista, what the heck was that unbelievable play? To grab that is now Vista looking to come round once again. There's the ulti to come through for Morgan. Only one person can take that lantern, and now Canna could be in trouble. He's down so low and trying to get the damage out as Deft finishes him off in the end. Morgan likely to fall as well. It's 2 for 1 so far for T1. And Hanwha Life Esports now forced to leave. Flash comes out from Chovy. That's one that he stole away as T1 are on the wrong side of this Drake, but now with the man advantage.
It's not over just yet. They keep looking.
I mean, this is so risky for Hanwha Life Esports here.
Ona parkouring his way in. There's the Shockwave ball delivery system here, and Vista, he's going to go golden for a little while. Stands beside Willa, keeps himself alive for the moment. As Ona, below half health, great hook to come through from Carrier, but there is another stopwatch from this team. Of course, Willa, no way out. Wasn't going to invest the flash, as it turns out, as another bubble lands, but I think the T1 have finally won the fight. What do you think, gentlemen?
This is the most Chovy Life Esports scenario that you could imagine, as he's sitting back with mostly full health on the Zoe, trying to hit these pot shots while everyone else is blocking, and they're coming back in.
Does Deft have ultimate? No, he doesn't, as Ona could be in trouble here. One last auto. It's actually going to be the Zoe that picks it up with a bubble.
All mechanics. Hanwha Life is showing why they're in this quarterfinal.
Yep, Vista caught in amongst a whole lot of people as the Shockwave finds absolutely no one still.
This very rare circumstance where you can actually pull it off is actually pull people out of their engages as Deft might be in trouble.
Yeah, kind of looking for the dive right underneath this turret. He had the shield.
When they wanted to re-engage, but weren't able to, as they might go in here.
Faker looking for the Shockwave, finds it onto Willa there pretty comfortably as the ulti comes through to keep the Zinzao alive, but it's not going to work for long enough. The Gore Drinker certainly working out quite nicely, but it didn't change.
If you don't have vision, Zoe is fighting blind, especially with all these brushes on Ocean Rift, so you're just not going to be able to even walk.
Someone inside, a lot of the value does get taken away as Shockwave.
Chovy just walked into the Shockwave. He does use his Zonyas, but Willa is going to pay for his sins. The ulti comes down, and it is not going to save the Zinzao. Ona not done just yet, as Everfrost looks to try and deny T1. But it looks like they might be aiming for a Baron instead, and that would be a massive swing in this game, in a position where T1 were already massively ahead.
Yeah, they're already so far ahead. You don't have a jungler anymore as Hanwha Life Esports. 100% you can take this. Hanwha Life, this is a mistake to challenge.
Yeah, well, Carrier finds yet another hook, but there's no backup, as now Morgan looking to get in there, does dive into the back of the pit, as Hanwha looking for more. The Baron does go over to T1, but can they keep themselves alive? Will any of these Barons make it out of the pit, as Guma is about to say yes? The bullet time not finding the value they were looking for, but the bubble will now connect. And Chovy's going to find the paddle star there as well. So Hanwha still with a fair bit of fight left in them. Chovy looking for a bubble, doesn't quite find it there. As the teleport comes in, it's Faker that locks down the Drake as Will is trying to keep himself alive once again. Flashes out. And he is going to belongs to T1. Is okay, Ono going to take a little bit of a nap here, but he's just so tanky. Willa can't say the same thing as Morgan looks for some stuns, but he's not going to quite find them. The Crescent Guard looks to try and keep Willa alive, but it isn't going to be enough as Cannon's going to get knocked up, but that is just disengaged from Hanwha Life. Another dive forward.
And while this happened, T1 had a way set up on bot side to shove in. That's been pushed into the turret, getting damage, giving up free minions as well.
I mean, this is a fight that T1 just avoided by tossing ultimates.
That time has gone. T1 in so much control as Hanwha trying to do their very best to defend their base, but 2 inhibitors go down. 3-man Shockwave just found out of nowhere from Faker as Willa, the only way that he can go is forward. He is Xin Zhao. This kid has not changed. And T1, they're looking to end it all right here, right now, as Morgan very low as well. Trying to defend that one Nexus turret. Vista being a valiant defender, but I don't think it's going to be enough. The Nexus turrets just melt at the hands of Gumayusi's Crescendum. The Nexus going to follow suit, and T1, all business in Game 1, destroy Hanwha Life Esports.